tense.
So your religion does not forbid you from giving your husband head.
Eh?
You give your husband head.
You can never.
I passed through that last night. If my wife say anything from my phone, she go tear my head.
Yes.
You understand? So it's not like we are cautious, but I feel like you shouldn't, whatever you feel you don't want your wife to do, you don't do it.
Everybody knows Bella. He talks anyhow. He's very, that's how he is. That's how he behaves.
You cannot be a kataife if you are not a kataife. So you cannot start wearing pants. You understand? So some people pants don't go fit. Like you went like this video, if you wear pants, they fit.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Prince Gabriel Okocha, PGO, your host for the BTC Podcast. And today in the studio, we have with us a seasoned comedian, an MC, an entertainer, an entrepreneur. And he didn't just come alone. He came along with his wife, his very beautiful wife, whom together, both of them have been creating top quality family content. So it is my pleasure today to have you in the house, Mr. MC Mbakara and his beautiful wife, Lolo Mbakara. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Welcome. It's good to have you guys around.
Thank you. You sound like twin.
Yes, you guys twin a lot. In fact, if you check the outfit, you can actually tell. You look beautiful in your outfit, Lolo, and you look very handsome too.
Thank you so much.
So for some time, my team and I have been following your content. You are among the, the pioneers of family content on Facebook. You started alongside the time of people they call him, is it Yambaba or something? People that were there long ago.
They were older than Yambaba in terms of family content.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Far older than him. He used to do reaction video for a long time before he started doing family content. I think I'm yet to know anybody who
started exactly the same time
with us. Yeah,
that's beautiful. Yeah. So over the years, there's been this consistency between the both of you when it comes to that family content. It has more like become a main niche. Almost all your content revolve around that. So several of the things we'll be discussing will just revolve around that. Okay, so let's start with you, MC. Okay.
Why always me? Ladies first. Am I the lady?
You're the leader.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, you see, your wife
you always start with the leader.
You see, your wife just passed the mic to you.
All right.
Okay, so at what point did you feel content creation was for you? Has it always been a thing you have in you growing up? Or what point did you feel like, okay, this is it. This is what I should be doing with my life?
So first off, I think there's a lot of misconception about what content creation is all about.
Okay.
So in the beginning, people felt like the likes of Sabinus and Brain Jota, Zik Aloma, what we call content, or what they do is what they call content.
Yes.
So every other person was just doing something on the internet space or just making video, but that was what they call content.
Yes.
Right? So, but I have come to demystify that, and I think that's one article I'm working on and one video. So content creation can be either video, can be text, can be pictures.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, almost everybody are content creators. Okay. So as long as you are making a video or you are putting anything on the internet space, whether for financial gain or for information disposal, you're a content creator. So so going back to the question, for me, I've always been an actor as a baby. I've always been doing stand-up comedy. So if you do a stand-up comedy video and put on the internet space, you're a content creator, but your niche is stand-up comedy.
Yes.
If you do an acting content and put there, which is still comedy, acting comedy,
yes,
you are still a content creator, but now you are not doing stand-up comedy, you are doing acting comedy.
Yes.
So I have always been doing I've always been a stand-up comedian right from childhood, like in my nursery school days. Yes. Then in the university, I think 2006, I picked up when I didn't want to do medicine again. I started doing stand-up comedy in school, and then when I graduated, so all of these things here we were not exposed to those things, but we were making videos.
Yeah.
But so the light of content came in more in 2015 after people started seeing Mackenzie making exploits.
Yes.
So That's when it became a thing. Now we now said, oh, we want to go into content. So first of all, content creation was not an ambition. It was to become an actor or a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
So that has been something inside me that has been an innate characteristic in my person as a person, and I've always wanted to be an actor or a stand-up comedian, and that I've been doing a long time ago.
You made mention of Mark Angel.
Mhm.
Was he your inspiration? Was he someone you looked up to when
Not
you
at
were
all.
moving into the content
No,
creation?
not at all. But he's one of the pioneers of what we enjoy today.
Was there
It's
any figure in particular that you looked up to, like a role model or mentor or
AY.
something? AY.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Then we used to watch AY's script, AY live on YouTube. We didn't even know they were making money.
Yes.
In fact, when I came into Lagos in 2017, 18,
Yeah.
I remember vividly that we were taking our videos to go and pay YouTubers to post our video.
On their own channel.
Yes, none.
And they are the ones making the money from it.
We even invite them to come for our shows.
That's
So
crazy.
in our shows back in the days when I was doing basically stand-up shows,
Yes.
the more YouTubers who came to blog your show or vlog your show will make your show go viral and you sell more the next year. So we were even paying them to come and make noise for our show, not knowing that they were making money from our show. In fact, most of them recently paid me when we went for that boat ride that last time. You know, and I said, these people, I know you people. I know people used to come and video
Yeah.
my stuff. They now paid me to come and do stuff for them, to now promote them.
Yes.
And I remember the same people. I invited them.
When you were beginning.
I was to come video my own show so they can put on their platform. I don't want to call names now.
Chai.
Now, but they did not report because we did not know.
Yes.
And then it was a thing of joy to see your videos on different
big channels.
Yes, on different channels on YouTube. You get so content has never really been an ambition. So Mark Angel was just an eye opener. Like
Yeah.
So this guy filmmaker from this year. So
Yeah.
he only touched lights the financial part of what we were doing carelessly.
What was possible.
Yes, and then people like us came down and started sharing it to Nigerians and Africans. Money did this
Something
thing
is
here,
there.
you know. So he did it, but we just saw that his life was changing. But when
Yes.
I came in and I saw it, I said, no, we can't eat this money alone. Little did I know that it would be a changer for the economy, right? So it wasn't really, but he's also an inspiration, if you ask me.
That's a good one. So content creation came just naturally to you. Your marriage to Lolo has been featured in almost over 70% of the content you currently have on Facebook. I mean, your latest
Everywhere, not
content
just
from
Facebook. Everywhere.
Okay, well, we follow you more on Facebook.
Yeah, but
Yes, that's
everywhere.
where we knew you more. Okay, so how are you able to balance family life and personal authenticity when it comes to content creation and as well as family life? What you post online, is it just what comes naturally, what you do every day in your home? Or is there the social media phase of it? Like, this is the one we put online, and then this is the real life own. You know, out there is this thing people usually say that not everything you see on social media is exactly the way it's happening. Do you understand? But there are also people who post their family life, their lifestyle online. When they are cooking, is there, you know that food is for the family, not just food for content. So your marriage to Lolo and the things you post online, is it just the way it is in your home? The happiness, the joys, the laughter, the good times that are mostly seen in your videos. Is it like that for you offline?
So
or is it just the social media face type?
So I'm going to answer that question.
Okay.
But answering that question, I will just throw a little question first to you.
Okay.
You that have been close to me at least for a few months.
Okay.
What do you see?
No, this is a question that the audience are asking.
No, but I'm asking you first.
Because we put out
we are going to. I'm answering now.
Social media people.
It's just a question. What do
so
you
I
see?
shouldn't be the one making that decision.
I'm going to answer your
question.
question.
That question for them.
But from your point of view, what
do you see?
No, you want to put me in that corner. I should be the one throwing the questions here. I should be the one asking the questions here.
Okay.
So
It's okay. It's okay. Now this is it. First of all
right.
People who even come into family content,
yes,
a lot of them are not excelling because they do not understand why we are doing what we're doing.
Okay.
Now, we were acting separately. We were doing yogurts as at the time. She was minding her business. I used to be I'm the actor. I'm the content creator as it started. Now, along the line, I had a lot of frustration with getting people to always come when I have an idea, right? That was when God just told me, like he told, was it Abraham or Moses, what is in your hand? And he said, it's a stick. He said, drop it, then it turned to snake and all of that. And then that same stuff, they used it to open the sea and all of that. And then God said, you have somebody by your side. Why always look at? Because at the time I was trending around Nigeria, but the fact is everybody wanted to act with me. But when I need them, they always have excuses. But that's not the point. Now, both of us over the years, we kept seeing on the internet space that celebrity marriages were breaking. Not just celebrity marriages, but because they were celebrities, so it was on the spotlight.
Yes, it was
So
popular because they were celebrities.
So we discovered that the problem was becoming too much, that every supposed good marriage, we are 10 years in marriage, 5 years as
10 years in marriage.
yes, and
that deserves an applause, please.
we were dating for 5 years, so that's 15 years altogether. So
Wow.
this is right now as we speak to you, we are entering our 11 years in marriage, and then we are going to have been together for 16 good years.
Wow.
Now, we now discover that this thing was a problem. And how do we solve this problem here? Let's come to the internet space and show people that they could be a better life. Marriage is not a tug of war. Marriage is not
Bondage.
Bondage.
Or
It's not
prison.
an office where there is a boss and there is staffs and all of that. Okay.
Yeah.
If you watch our latest video yesterday, my wife went to a club. I didn't go.
Yes,
And when
I'm
I tell my
coming to
friend,
that.
so we live some nights. My wife will go to her own club. I go to my own club. So we are not. So the way we live our life, people just look at us. Sometimes they say we are living open marriage. No, if my wife say anything from my phone, she will tear my head.
Yes.
You understand? So it's not like but we are cautious. But I feel like you shouldn't. Whatever you feel you don't want your wife to do, you don't do it. So me, I travel around the world for my films and other stuff. Yeah, I let her travel for her vacations and all of that. So we felt like, how do we create a balance and tell the people that marriage is not that difficult? Marriage is simple. To be honest, we were with somebody that is over 40 years our seniors, who is over 35 years in marriage. And the man said it openly to us that we are his role model, that he's learning from us. You don't want to know how many homes this woman has healed. Collectively, we have healed a whole lot, but she alone, you need to see, they call her 2 a.m. from different countries.
Wow.
You know, how do you manage this? How do you manage that? How do you
That's
manage
beautiful.
this? So we felt like, okay, let's bring out our life out here. It's not that we are having a perfect marriage. We have our own ordeals, but let's bring it out here and show people the good part of marriage. And so people can be encouraged to get married. When I got married, I was 27, she was 23. So we were quite very young. And from the day we got married, they were saying this marriage will not last.
Yeah.
We still
Because of your
there.
age.
Yeah. And plus them, Mbakara. She's very arrogant then. She's very stubborn. But now she's a woman of God.
Yes.
You know. So now they felt it will not last. But look at us today. We're still grinding and we're still getting bigger and bigger and bigger and better. Right? So the idea was not because we wanted to even make money. The idea was we wanted to correct the norm. We wanted to show them that we can simplify this thing called marriage and it's still sweet. And then you should also understand that this is a union of two imperfect people who are trying to make themselves perfect. And so patience must be, must be expressed, must be pushed. That's the highlights of marriage. Patience, forgiveness. So we started putting all this stuff out there, and we saw that we're gaining attraction. So we started from shooting stories till at some point I'm like, why are we shooting all these stories here? So most of the things that happen in our marriages, or most of the things we put out there, actually had happened. Then was off camera. Then we reenacted. Then some just happened spontaneously. Okay. For instance, when she put to bed, I bought her a car about 50 million. She rejected it. So
why?
That we have too many cars already, that there's no need for it.
So many women out there would have taken more.
That's what every woman said. And so in that situation, when we returned the car, or after we had to reenact the situation. Okay. And pull out the process. So people were like, is it for real? Is it not for real? But it actually happened. But what we now showed was the reenactment and what happened. Do you understand? So sometimes we reenact what has happened and like, no, this thing is good for people to learn. And then most of this time we just come to advice, like every first week of January, I always come with my children when they were from 1 till they became 2 and 3. And just come to kneel down and ask for our blessings.
I saw that video.
We do that every year. It's our yearly rituals. We've done that. People who know me and who have been doing it, like this is the 4th time we're doing it. We do that all the time. That's our ritual. Some time ago, she called. Some days ago, she called us and we reviewed what we did wrong and what we did not do. every
I saw
year,
that too.
every year too, we bring out our goals for the previous year. We check it out and see if so. This is something we do, and we just put it out there for people to learn, because somehow, if it's working for A, definitely might work for B.
Yes.
So just give it a try. It might also work for you. Let me know. Let me allow my boss to also take some questions.
Lolo, I'm going to ask you this next question. In your marriage to MC, what has been the most difficult aspect of it? Is it his public life, his acting, the way he acts with other people in a very close range? And before you answer that question, just hold on a little bit. There is this particular video. Can you please play me that video where MC attended the movie premiere of Iniedo? Okay, so there's this particular video where MC attended the movie premiere of Iniedo. MC, this is you, so don't deny it.
I was the one that posted it down.
So, in this video, MC is seen dancing and collecting twerking from other ladies in the party. And some person said the reason you did not feature. Thank you. Some person said the reason you did not feature in this video is because MC want to feel free to enjoy his life. If you check the comment section, people are saying, where is Lolo? Lolo is not here. Okay, that's why you left Lolo back home. That's why you did not bring her here. So most persons say MC left you at home for that movie premiere so he can be free to get what he has not been getting all this while. So how do you deal with all this attention? Many women wanting your husband, wanting to give him this type of lap dances and some of these things. What has been the most difficult aspect of the marriage for you? How do you deal with cases like this?
So I think you have asked me two different questions.
Yes.
First being that what is the most difficult aspect of my marriage?
Yes.
And then the second is how do I deal with the female attention?
Yes.
Towards my husband.
Yes.
So number one, the hardest, I'm going to be very real. The hardest aspect of my marriage is the fact that my husband has no boundaries. Now, when I say no boundaries, before people run ahead with that statement,
Okay.
when I say he has no boundaries, this is directly related to his staff.
Okay.
And then maybe, does he really have friends, acquaintances, people that he knows, people that he gives access to him, people that are around him? My husband has this habit of overlooking people's deliberate
attempts to hurt him.
Yes. So when people make mistakes and then they do the wrong things, and this was a mistake, you will know.
Yes.
And then you would know because when you correct them,
they will change.
They are very sober and then they make immediate changes. But then you see where someone is deliberately misbehaving towards my husband just because he or she knows that my husband is big on letting it go, let's move on, let's forgive. And on the other hand, I am so certain that once in a while, you need to give people the proper consequences to their actions. If they know that when they misbehave, they're going to feel a particular, action from you or reaction from you, I think it's going to streamline their misbehavior.
Yeah.
It's going to curtail it.
Yeah.
So I feel like people hurt. My husband is a very nice person.
A very spirited guy.
He's a very sweet person. He has a very big heart. And I think he really cares about humans. And then his empathy level is really high. So he's very quick to forgive. He's very quick to let go. I have seen people that have literally put stab him in the back and he will still turn around and help them with the wound on his back. So he's that kind of person. So I'm very protective. I'm very angry over anybody wanting to hurt him. So I'm always,
on the watch
aggressive. I'm so at the end of the day, I now look like the bad person.
Yeah.
I now look like the wicked witch because I don't want people taking advantage of my husband.
Yes.
So this is the issue that I have in my marriage. The fact that my husband, even when I've quarreled him, he say, that's not my person. I don't know how to be harsh. I don't know how to quarrel. I don't know how to be mean. Don't worry, human beings are not perfect. They will keep hurting no matter who we find. Anybody that comes, they will still do their own. Nobody's perfect. Just manage the one that is there till if you cannot, they go. But that's not my mindset. And I really wish that he would deliberately start working on that.
Okay.
When someone spoils your thing, destroys, because we have some staff that would destroy things,
Yes.
and you see that they are just very careless, like deliberately careless. And this is because nobody holds them accountable.
Yeah.
Nobody, like, there's no punishment,
Yes.
there's no deduction to their salary, there's nothing that you're
Yes.
doing that is making them feel like, okay, let me
No
straighten
punitive
up.
measure at all.
No. So this is one aspect that is a problem to me.
Okay.
That's one. Now, number 2, how do I deal with the female
Attention. Yes.
The truth of the matter is that my husband and I were actors, right?
Okay.
Even before childbearing, like I think when I had Emmanuel, was it Emmanuel or I think it was Ekana or something, but I got slowed down. Like I couldn't follow him again like I used to follow him around.
Yes.
I had to stay back to nurse my baby. So I already knew what's up. I already know what's up. I think people that are not in the industry together are couples that would have this issue.
Okay.
Because when I see him dance with, I know how playful he is. I know how crazy he is. And I was not like that though, but
So
he
you
has
don't get
influenced
jealous?
me. No, I actually really don't.
Even with that close range dancing?
I actually really don't. My mindset most times is that I don't know if it's a bad mindset though,
Okay.
but I think it applies to me.
Okay.
If I want to do something funny with someone, I wouldn't put it where your eyes can see.
Okay.
I wouldn't bring it out in the open. That is going to be very hidden. So
Yes.
if there is a communication with someone that I don't see you with this person, the person is like hidden and all, that's where I can be suspicious, like, what's happening? But I feel like if you bring this open, if it's out there, then there's no intent to harm.
Yes.
You are just being playful, you're just being free. And
Yes.
me, myself, I do, my own self, they won't kill me. Do you understand? So
Yes.
we play like that. Wow. I don't really mean it. So this is the ones you hide.
Yeah.
I think that is where I have issues. But when you're open and you are free
Transparent.
and you're transparent, yes, but I feel like, okay, this is just, I know my husband is very playful. He's very crazy, so I can't take those things serious. I don't see them like that.
Okay, that's a beautiful response, and I'm sure so many women out there who see you as their role model will actually have one or two lessons to pick from there, because jealousy is such a dangerous fire that when it starts burning, it can burn down every single thing in its path. At MC's level and at your own level right now, it's very easy to get the attention of people you don't even know, people you don't even want in your life. Everybody wanting to have a piece of you, especially MC. Your wife is very beautiful, So
I made it happen.
yes, you made it happen.
Let
yes.
me even say something that happened
Okay.
last night. When I went out, because he said I went to the club last night, and I had a very insistent male attention
Okay.
that I had to, at some point I was like, God, this man will put me in trouble. Because
people can easily capture it.
yes, and I also feel like there is how you're politely trying to,
Yeah.
we are dancing, but let me just maybe put my hand
Move
on your
away.
chest and push you a bit off
Yeah.
my body so we dance, but what can we do so that we are not like outrightly mean and like, oh, please
Yes.
don't do this. So I feel like sometimes some situations are very
Tricky.
How do we
Yeah.
navigate? So the way the guy was trying to hold my hand and I was like, and everybody was there greeting me, Lolo, oh, please, your husband. Oh, I'm like, oh, which kind of problem is this? So
And I was sleeping, praying, speaking in tongues, laba, so that she will come back.
so some situations can be very tricky, but how do we every day we develop means to navigate these things and to control it. I know I was trying to remember husband of Mercy. They said because of the way women abroad will sue, when you want to snap with them, you put your hand maybe on their shoulder or
Their waist.
just to hold your hand, that they will sue you for harassment. So now Messi will put his hand in his back like this to snap with anybody. Like I'm not even let my hand not even
Yes.
like everybody try to be very careful because
Yes.
every day it's getting crazier and crazier,
Yeah.
So that's literally it for me for the 2 questions. I don't know if you're satisfied.
No, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful response there. Permit me to talk about your beautiful daughter. Her story of living with cerebral palsy has become public. And most people, from the beginning, when I started following your story, some person said maybe your husband used her for ritual. that maybe that is the source of his money. And aside that, some persons do come up. Like I saw this post by MC where he put up a picture. I think somebody put up a picture and wrote RIP or something on that. So MC was the one I actually saw. I don't know, that made a post about it, cautioning the lady in question for doing that. So how do you handle trolls like that? People coming at you with your daughter, either accusing people that you people have used the child for something, or that's, just one thing or the other to say against you. How do you deal with that?
Well, first of all, when I see people do things like this, I see people who have not really experienced life. Because I feel like as human beings on earth, everybody's going to be dealt a bitter pill.
Yes.
Everybody, it comes in various
Different
forms.
forms.
Yes. So when you have been dealt yours, you become more empathetic. So when I see people that are very loud and very, very mean, I just see someone that hasn't gone through a process. So I know that I'm like, okay, life will humble you. So I have grown in my little time on earth. I have grown so much, both in maturity and in my level of thinking, that I first of all know that people that are troubled and people that are going through a lot, low achievers and people that really have nothing to show of their life and what they have been able to do so far with their life, are the ones that have a lot of time on their hand to, look through people's life. So that is how I see them. So when I see these kind of people, I can't take your opinion of me serious.
So their comment don't get to you?
They don't get to me. Most times when you see me react to comments is because, I want to create buzz. I also want to create activities on my page, and I want, that whole back and forth, that engagement, I want it there. So most times when I do some things, I'm doing it just because of the engagement and to keep my space bubbling, noisy and alive. I don't do it because I'm angry, I'm pissed, I wanna get back at them. No, I'm doing business at that point.
Which means you found a way of turning their hateful comments into money for yourself.
Yeah, so that's business for me. But in the real sense of the real world, like people that are very close to me know that in my real world, in my real life, where you are trying to make an enemy out of me or trying to hurt me, I don't give you any response because I feel like time will tell. And almost every time, those people turn back, or we see them and we see that their life is not moving anywhere. So it's not hard to spot who is going through a lot. It's not hard. So I just come on my page here and just use a few to make my business thrive. But if you ask me for real, they don't get to me.
That's beautiful.
They don't get to me at all.
That's beautiful.
No.
So, Pedro, let me just add something. Okay. 2 questions I will ask. What's your complexion? What's your complexion?
Okay, I'm fair.
You're fair.
Yes.
So if somebody comes to say, Pedro, I beg, you're a very dark person, you're black, will you feel bad?
No.
Why?
Because I know I'm fair.
Beautiful.
I'm 100% sure.
Okay, and then if somebody comes to say, Pedro, I beg, come on there, you are a mad person, you look very dirty, will you feel bad?
No.
You know, albino.
Yeah.
You
don't feel bad.
Yeah,
so that's what they do.
Okay.
They do to us, and that's what they do to a lot of people who are feeling bad over nothing.
Okay.
They are giving you an image that is not you, and you know that's not you. So why are you feeling
why
bad?
are you arguing?
Why
Why are you
angry?
dragging
Why are
with
you
them?
feeling bad? We only engage them.
That's
like
a
my wife
beautiful
said.
mindset.
For what? Now you said you used our daughter for rituals. First of all, when the girl was born, we were poor. For about 2 years or 3 or 4, we did not use her for rituals.
I mean,
now
do you understand?
we became God gave us our opening in 2021.
Okay.
They didn't even know about her. They started prognosing where people kept talking about this girl. We didn't used to show at that time.
Okay.
They started seeing her about 2023 or so. Hey, no wonder people are hiding how people use her for rituals. We try to manage the situation. Now, when the thing became too much, I just told my wife I want to silence this stuff. I now did her birthday. Pack all the cerebral palsy babies in Calabar, they should come out. 95% of all of them that came out, their parents were poor.
So did their parents use them too?
So their parents used them for poverty. So you see, so I brought them now, and they now say I was mocking. I said I'm not mocking anybody.
Yeah.
I'm only telling you that see these ones here. We spent over 10 million on that project. But you supported at some point,
Yes.
We now said, see these other people here. They have the same issues with our own baby.
Mm-hmm.
They are poor.
Yes.
We are rich.
So is it that they don't know
So,
how to use the money
I
well?
mean, Shema show them my babalawo make I help them. So it's not. So it's just illiteracy and bitterness. You know. So I think that's it. So for us, it doesn't count.
Okay, that's a very beautiful mindset for anyone to adopt. You are not only a content creator, you're also an entrepreneur. How do you pick the kind of businesses you are going to be doing or the kind of businesses to do? How do you decide that this is the right business for me? I remember in one of our conversations, you mentioned you were into solar battery selling.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you pick the right businesses for you? You know, many creators out there are almost like in a round hole, just sometimes trying to break through life, trying to do other things aside from content creation. And so most times those things end up failing because they don't know exactly what to pick. So how do you select the kind of businesses you do, especially the businesses that I've seen that have thrived? You can mention one or two of them too.
So let's start from before I became a content creator that you know.
Okay.
I was first a renowned MC and stand-up comedian in Calabar.
Okay.
Now, while I was in Calabar, before then, I used to be a publisher. I write magazines. I own a magazine.
Wow.
I used to write magazine. Now, in the process of being a publisher, I now knew how to print. So I was printing for I was publishing for other people. So people pay me to print for them.
Okay.
And I would not stress myself. I know how to go to the printing press. Then it wasn't digital printing. It's what we call plates. So I know how to develop the plates. I know how to take it to the machine. And I know how to I know how we put it. And then the paper start bringing out your images. So I had done then. Then I also was an event planner. So when you want to plan your event, I say, don't worry. I know DJs that were my vendors. I know caterers. I know who to give lights. I know live band. I know decorators. That's how I started business in school. So now when I came to Lagos, when we got our first house, we now had some financial issues before our breakthrough. We were using that house as at that time to rent for films. So my wife and I and my kids will enter one room, put them in one room. They use the other side in doing shooting films. We had some couple of cars there. So we started renting cars to film people.
Yeah.
So what is my strength? My strength is I am doing businesses that revolve around me as an entertainer. So what do they need on set? What are the basic things they need? They needed cars, they needed houses, they needed locations. I started giving them that. That's how we started
So
business.
in other words, you spot problems first. You just do
Within my circle.
Yes, problems within what you are gifted
Yes.
at, what
Yeah,
you
because
within your
if you're
circle.
talking about events, he has vendors, he has
Yes.
artists, he
I
has
have artists.
all these things
I have
at his
comedians.
disposal.
So I'm a one shop. As you just come to me, everything done my hammer.
Everything is
As I speak to you now, I was just discussing my wife while we were here as I got here. Somebody in the UK just called me that he has a full studio he wants to give to me to manage.
That's beautiful.
So a podcast studio, he has black magic, 6 of it, lights, everything. What can we do with it? But I don't want to come to Nigeria anytime soon. And so when I start now, that's why they kept saying I'm a ritual. Because I'm doing the same business with them. I'm doing the same business with them. I'm not as loud.
Yes.
I'm loud, but maybe not as loud as maybe the Sabinos or the Brain Jotter per se. But they are seeing me equaling with them in terms of wealth. Like, what is this guy doing? How do you get this money when you don't have the numbers they're having? So simply, I do the things around the industry. All the luxury cars I buy, we put them on rentals. All the cars are on rentals.
That's beautiful.
My studio house is on rentals. I own a content creators academy, and they pay heavily. We have run that for over 4 years now. We started from our own parlor. People were coming to school in our parlor, from our living room. From there, we were able to get another apartment. From there, right now, it's a full duplex. You've been there before.
Yes.
You've been there.
Yes.
So this is what I'm doing. You understand? So now we entered into, we started selling some small stuff on my Facebook page and the internet. We were selling. We started from wristwatches and I'm like, So my friend that does importation will give me this one. Let's try and sell. We said, okay. We said before now I used to do build and sell, but because of entertainment, I now channel the money more to equipment and all of stuff.
Yeah.
But I now said I should go back to build and sell. A lot of people bring their houses. I sell for them and I take my commission.
Yeah.
So I have a big community of over 8 million to 10 million people, adding with my wife over 10 million followers around the world, social media platform. So whatever we put there, we can sell. So the businesses we are putting online are not businesses that are stressing us. PGO can do importation. I will do the selling. So you put 100 million for importation, you bring it to me. I sell 150 million. You give me my 20 million. You take your 30 million.
Profits.
Okay. So that's how I do my business. So I'm no rocket science here. I'm using the numbers I have. And because of credibility, Because for the past 5 years, we have been famous. Nobody has come out to say we've defrauded them or we've done anything silly. So when we come out and put up something, the people know it's authentic. And they know, because we have been out there for too long. They know for real that if this thing is not real, these guys will not
won't
put it out
sustain
there.
that long.
And then if they put it out there and it's fake, their career will come down.
Yeah.
So they always purchase. So we have that public trust, and social capital. And so that's why we keep flourishing in business. We have more businesses we are lining up this year, which we might be selling you.
Okay, that's a very beautiful one. You speak of the number of followers that you have with your
Social media.
wife. Yes. That's up to 10 million
If
or
add
more
all of
if you
us, we
have
should
to
add
add the ones you
all
have
of
on,
us, we should be
on
up to
other
12 to
platforms.
15 million, yeah.
Some people say you would do anything to get followers and that most of your followers are not organic. However, as a young creative who is starting to grow his brand, what advice do you have for them when it comes to followership? Should they just do whatever it takes at all to get followers? How will it pay them if they do something like that?
So when you say, first of all, let me address the fact that they are saying our followers are not organic, or we'll do anything to get followers. How is our followers not organic? Are we buying them, or are we calling people from the houses to come and follow us? People follow us at will, so
Yes.
you can't call that inorganic.
Okay.
Inorganic followers means we bought them. We don't
Okay.
buy followers.
Okay.
We are too big for that. We rather you give people our own followers.
But you are aware that some creators buy followers.
I'm not aware
Okay.
because I don't buy, so I don't know
Okay.
where they go to buy
Okay.
from. So we give followers.
There is this platform, anonymous platform that usually come out and talk about creators who just grow their followership.
I hear
with
that
God.
musicians and all of that.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, these
Yes.
things happen, but I mean, to what end? So if you put 10,000 or 100,000 inactive people here, what's the
goal?
The goal, because they're actually going to be inactive. So for us that are making money from this content, so why put 100,000 to 1 million people who are not going to be watching your video? How do you make the money? Do you understand? So maybe they are doing it for prestige, but we want people to watch our content. That's number one. Number two, when they say we can do anything for to get followers or to get views, this is where they get it wrong. So sometimes they forget that we are entertainers.
Okay.
So sometimes we go extra mile, not in your moral standard.
Yes.
So there's difference between morality and us in the course of our job.
Business. Yes.
And so they get it all wrong most of the time, probably because we do a lot of reality content.
Yes.
So sometimes we want to act. Now we say we don't want to do reality content. We just want to act. And you see my wife sitting on the guy's lap, and probably the guy wanted to give my wife a kiss. This is the one that trended. The guy eventually did not even kiss my wife. The Nigerians carry it. They want scatter everywhere. Now, if they kiss my wife, why they Angelina Jolie, all the big stars, when they kiss them, Momoniobo, when they kiss, did they die? It is part of the job. Okay. So they start ranting, oh, Mbakara, they will do anything for money. What are you saying? And I ask them, one thing people don't understand, we're in a very laid back society.
Yeah.
The fact that we can make you feel that way makes us very good.
Yeah.
The fact that you can watch a movie and cry makes the actors very good.
Very good.
The fact that we can make you feel some kind of way when you watch our content, it makes us very
you're
good.
Interpreting your roles.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So, but instead of them seeing us that, for us to make them feel that way was that we are very good, they now turn around. They will do anything for money. Oh, God, what should we not do for money? As long as we know carry gun,
yes,
we know steal person money,
yes,
we did not instigate we're any stuff. We're in our course of duty.
Yeah.
Trust me, we are good to go. And for those of them that are looking followers, originality is key.
Okay.
You cannot be a kataife if you are not a kataife. So you cannot start wearing pants. You understand? So some people pants don't go fit. Like you went like this video, if you wear pants, they fit. It don't go fit you.
I don't even want to imagine it.
So I mean that's it. So originality is key.
Yeah.
You have to do something you are known for. To maybe people when they come us estate, when they hear people they gossip about me, they like you don't know MC Mbakara. If not to wear pants run here, don't they wear before camera? So I've been doing this thing before time. So this camera now I'm just showing people. I don't demand they come. Do you understand? Now I don't try to say man calm down. I was only 40. I'm mellow down. If not, I mean I've just been a crazy person right from time. So originality is key.
To add to that, about how they want to grow their followers, if you don't give value, nobody will follow
won't follow you.
So what do you want people to say that they are learning from you?
Mm-hmm.
If they mention you, what should people know you for? what can they come to you for a problem? Like,
Yeah.
oh, how do I solve this? Okay, let me go and check this person's space and see what they said about this.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I know who I want. I know right now that if I have a problem concerning a particular part of the Bible and I want to demystify it, I know the preacher's name I'm going to type right now
Yeah.
and put the topic, so about anger, put the
Yeah.
person's name beside. And when their preaching comes up, it gives me that clarity I need.
Yeah.
So what can you give to the people that will make them feel like, because nowadays, the people's mindset is very dirty.
Yeah.
Everybody feels like everybody's now a content creator. They don't want to make you profit off them. Me, I'm not going to give you my view. I'm not going to use me make money. So I'm not going to watch. But when you have value that is undeniable, they will follow you. They will watch you. And they will keep coming back, irrespective of what they say and what they do. The same people that will batch me today, when I put up something that's very meaningful, they'll still come back to say, oh, Lolo, you're actually very smart. Though, even though I don't like you, but you're smart. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So value.
Yes.
And you see yourself grow.
Talking about people bashing you when you put up certain type of content, there is this particular video you put up. In that video, you were dancing with your husband. I think at the carnival. Is it? Please play me that video. At the carnival. This video. This video. Wait, we are coming to the particular part. You know, what's happening? Watch this particular part. Okay, media, you can cut. You can cut it now. So the people really bashed you in the comment section on this. Now I know you are very big on PDA, that's public display of affection. But did you at any point felt like you did too much with this video, or you went too far with this video?
Whatever.
Was there any time you ever felt like there is this, I shouldn't have done this, or I shouldn't have gone this far? Whatever
I bring out for you to see,
yes,
is a very deliberate and intentional, action.
This one looked like you were giving your husband what they call it, head.
Yes. And my children were there.
Yes.
Yes. My children. First of all, I like the fact that my children get to see their parents play.
Yes.
Get to see their parents some type of way.
Okay.
And as young as they are, they already understand that, oh, mommy and daddy are married. I think one time one person was like, Mommy, so when I grow, am I going to have my own wife? I said, oh yes, if you want to, that's how it works.
Yeah.
But you have to be grown, So, okay, you're not daddy's sister. No, I'm daddy's wife. So I feel like people are too bothered about other people's business. That's one. And then number two, I do not owe you perfection.
Yes.
I want you to see me how I am on and off camera. That's how I am off camera. So that you people will not say tomorrow,
okay, so
Lolo pretends.
So your religion does not forbid you from giving your husband head? You give your husband head?
You can never.
I passed through that last night. I'm a victim. Baba, I was defied last night. Defied. I don't know. I'm looking for people that will help me. Call human rights.
Okay. Thank you, Lolo. Thank you for that response. Are you a Christian, Mr. MC?
Yes, very well. 100%.
What about you, Mama?
I am.
Okay. How has your faith or your Christian life shaped your worldview, your perspective of things, and especially when it comes to money making? Has it been at the center of the decisions you make on certain type of businesses to do, or the businesses not to do? Or will you just do any business that come your way, regardless of faith and religion?
Yes. So I'm going to say this, and I just hope it's not going to spoil a whole lot of things for people.
Okay.
Now, when I started as a content creator, I became big. I mean, in my early years, I used to promote a particular betting company.
Okay.
And so I wouldn't call them for damage control.
You're not doing advert for them, yes.
So I used to promote them. But in one of the meetings, when I became very big, I realized that you gain more as an influencer when people were losing bets.
Okay. So the more they lose, the more you gain.
The more they pay you. And then when they brought this other gaming stuff that you play, you put money, you play the game online, it will make you make double of your money, all those stuff.
Okay.
I refused to collect. Before then, God gave me a warning.
Okay.
Now, whatever I am putting out there that will rip off my followers,
Yes.
that I will not do. I've had a share experience of issues like this before.
Okay.
And so I will not do that. So this one is not even about Christianity, it's about conscience,
Morality.
morality. So but every other business for me that has nothing, that gives you value and you're paying for the value, I'll do it. As long as you are paying for the value, I'll do it. So I sell my solar batteries, I sell alcohol. Excessive alcohol can be harmful.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm selling it because
You're not selling to
I'm
children.
not selling to children. I'm not forcing you to buy alcohol.
And you are not promoting excessive drinking. Everybody should drink
I'm selling.
responsibly.
Do you understand? So there are some things I cannot sell. There are some things I cannot sell.
Okay.
So I do things like my wife mentioned. Morally, not just based on Christianity. Morally. So Christianity has shaped my life, but it doesn't affect me my business sense. It doesn't, but I will do anything that I feel is morally fit for people, and then I put it out there.
Okay. You spoke about having a fair share of your experience in the past where your hands got burned. By this experience, are you referring to the Mikeno investments?
Yes.
Can you shed more light on what actually happened with that deal?
Oh, so then I was in Abuja. So this friend of mine called that we should come together. So we wanted to have a forum where we were doing, everybody could bring their different businesses, and then we, everybody patronizes each other. So I created that group. So while I brought that forum, everybody started pitching their business ideas. This one, I'm a caterer. This one, I'm a flight booking agent and land. So he pitched his idea that he was into Swiss Golden and all of that. So his own pitching now became more exciting. So if you invest here, and the country, there's no money. So if you invest XYZ, it brings you people. It was just a normal networking stuff here. So, but instead of you, I will handle it for you. So you just bring people, I will do the placement for you. And we started it, from A to B, became big. It started growing and growing as Swiss Golden. At some point, we're like, okay, while we are running Swiss Golden, let's let it go into a cooperative so that you can run other businesses as well. So as at the time, it's bring A to bring B. So if I'm bringing 6 people, I get a particular percentage, and then whatever you invest, you still get in return. Do you understand? So it grew until, we didn't know at the back end, as at the time, was a Ponzi scheme.
Okay.
You understand? So it lasted for about 2 years, which made a lot of people millionaires. In fact, a lot of people who started shouting and doing all
That's
of
a long
stuff.
time for a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah. So a lot of people who were shouting and doing all those stuff, a lot of them were people who had benefited again and again and again. You understand? It was even some people that lost out was out of greed. That maybe they put excessively, you packed all the ones you accumulated for 6 months. And so that somehow it got to its climax and it crashed, which was a natural crash for any of this stuff. It gets to its peak and it crashes. And that was it. So all back and forth, everything to try to indict me was proven abortive, because as at the time, I had no financial power. I was just like an ambassador, but I wasn't given an ambassador as a name, but I was just like an ambassador. So I had nothing. I was just promoting like every other person. But because I was more like the face, and like I used to tell people, a lot of Davido has had issues like this. AY has had, every celebrity, Sabinus has had, all of this, Benjota has had, and all of that. So, so you cannot keep holding that against me over the time. And so it crashed in 2018, and everybody took their losses. I continued my life in 2018 December. I relocated from Abuja to Lagos, started life afresh again. And we thank God, here am I. So after then, anything that has to do with money, I really don't want to get myself involved again. May everybody go find their own money. So the only thing I can do for you now, if you want to learn content is not Ponzi scheme. You come, I teach you content. You pay me, I teach you. I help you monetize your page. You go. So no giving me money to give you money again. I don't do that.
Looking back, would you say that part of the reason you fell for that was because you did not do your due diligence?
I would say, first of all, every young hustling guy wants to make money. And so if you see, it's just like saying a shareholding in different companies. You get, so it's just like doing shareholding in different companies. It's just like saying somebody doing betting. This is not the only networking scheme that has come and gone now.
Yes.
100,000, the ones they even analyzed, they did everything. But so network, as at the time, in Nigeria, networking scheme was a thing. Like there was a GNLD, there was a Forever, there was a Helping Hands.
Net contacts.
Yeah, so they were massively. So it was a thing. So as at that time, it was who was bigger than which networking the papers. So there was not even MMM. They were proper networking business where you bring people.
MMM
So
came years later.
no,
also.
MMM came before it.
Okay.
You know, but so there were networking companies that had come and left. So it's not like it's a big thing. You know, so that is
It's not as if they don't learn. They're just hopeful.
Yeah,
that
they know.
maybe they can.
Yes.
They can
quickly
struggle
get one or
and
two
fast.
before it
They
crashes.
know.
They know.
Do you understand? That's why
You
some
know?
people say, "Oh, I came because of you." I said, "No, you did not come because of me. Because if you came because of me, the first month you earn, you would have given me something."
Or you would have sent the money through me.
It's true.
You
So you didn't
give me
come
money to
because
put
of
for
me.
you.
So
and-
you came there, you saw you. Everybody come hustle. And please, let's be mindful. You see, the thing here is, in Africa, especially in Nigeria, we're always quick to push blame. We don't want to be responsible.
Yes, we don't want to take
yeah,
accountable.
Yeah. So, Baba, you can't do business like every other business. Business happens. Business, they fall.
Yes.
You understand? Some of us don't put money for abroad to ship something. Come, we no see them again. It goes go.
Yes.
Some enter water. So will you now go and be calling mommy water? So you won't go pay. You won't go pay. So it's business. You came to do business, and business has profit and losses.
Yes.
So when you were enjoying, when you profit, you no call anybody, you no go police. When you lost, you can't go police. Baba.
You said many people try to indict you in one way or the other using that case. Can you walk us through some of the legal processes?
No
that you
legal
passed
process.
through?
Nobody has any.
Well, there
So
were
you were
really
not
no legal.
arrested?
There were really no legal processes because, first of all, the system is somehow.
Okay.
We have a system where even the people that are supposed to find out proper information and then give their judgment or whatever it is, they try to also be funny.
Okay.
They also want to maybe hold on to you to see what they can
Get from you.
So I feel like this was an eye opener. This particular situation was an eye opener for me. It made me not to trust certain, part of our system.
Yes.
Like the legal system,
Yes.
the force.
Yes.
It made me just have serious distrust for them because you can see the proof.
Yeah.
And then they would block you. Whatever issues you're having, please always be quick to go to court. Don't let them delay you in the police. Go to court.
Yeah.
Because court works with facts.
Yes.
So whenever
Evidence.
we go to the court, you will bring evidence. Where did you send the money to? You say we lost your money. You will bring the account number that you sent the money to. We also have proof sending money to that same account.
Yes.
That
So
our
you
money
were
also
victim
crashed.
too.
So
Yes,
yes,
so
our
that's
money
why I
crashed.
asked them, how do you
My
say-
goodness, I lost money.
Your fellow victim is responsible for your loss.
So it was quite funny. And so when we go to the court like this, it doesn't hold water, so it's flung out. And then maybe you go to the account. We are not like
Signatories. We don't have
to
any
of
power.
the account. We
So
have no power
it
over that.
wasn't
We have no
nothing on us,
control.
to be honest.
The way they pay you is the way they pay us.
Yes.
And when it crashed, our money was there. That crashed.
Yes.
So
Nothing
it was
on
very
us.
crazy. But the only problem was that
We're public figures, so-
my husband
Yes.
was out there.
So we're public figures,
So today, when it comes up, when people come up to, like during the saga between you and Pella, I remembered vividly. I saw some videos of people from Akwa Ibom. I think you call it
Aqua
Upper
Cross,
Cross.
yeah.
Upper Cross section. There were these people accusing you that the reason you are wealthy today is because some people lost their money. So how do you deal with accusations of people saying that the reason you are wealthy today, or that you profited off the back of losses of people? How do you deal with that?
The same question.
And
Me, I
that
want
particular
to
video-
answer this particular
Okay,
one.
let Lolo take this one.
I want
Especially
to
that
answer this
particular guy,
particular
that
question.
particular guy that was dragging you
This
back
is
to
the
back that
reason
period.
why I say that this is one of the problem I have with my husband is my marriage.
Okay.
Because all you need do is your mouth. You can talk.
Yes.
But then you're going to prove it. Come and
Yes.
prove. Bring your proof.
Yes.
And if you don't have the proof, you pay
Yes.
for the defamatory, words that you
Yes.
have put out there, knowing fully well that you're coming out because of envy or bitterness or whatever, issue you have with yourself.
Yeah.
So when people talk carelessly like this, in this our country, we have not really started the culture of properly
Holding
suing
people,
people
yes.
and holding them accountable for careless yarning, for talking carelessly. So when you're coming, it's a them say. most of the time, most of the people that say, you took people's money. And when I say, okay, how much did you invest? Can I see your this thing? Did you send me the account? You said, they're like, it's not me, it's my friend. So you are hearing someone say something and then you run with it. You don't even, and then maybe because my husband is someone that somehow they are always, right from when I met him, even when he didn't even have much, people that had more than him always envied him.
Yeah.
So they always wonder why is he growing? Why is he doing well? And what's special about him? So people also had a lot of, envy or whatever. So it was as though they were waiting for anything that would just, be that his name or he was in trouble. They were so happy. They were so happy to have something to hold against MC Mbakara, because MC was always doing so well, standing out, So I feel like in situations like this, like those people that were saying what they were always saying, they're just is big on all mouth, no proof.
Okay.
Bring your proof. I think we've had someone that have traveled down to Calabar to try to find proof to use, and they couldn't find.
That's serious?
Yes.
A fellow creator, just to indict me.
Yes.
Now, so let me pick up from there. Now, so let me start from my wife end. So I feel like why I don't used to look for all those drama is, bro, I make money with time.
Okay.
So I always feel like that time, I barely sleep. She's the one that is always complaining that you don't sleep, you work too hard. The few times I take sleep, cuddle my wife, collect more doggy.
Yeah.
I go the go police up and down. There's no time for those things here. I ask a simple question, and that's my standpoint for life. If I say, PGO, you are black, will you accept?
No.
If I say, PGO, you are mad, will you accept?
But I get Lolo's angle.
No, I'm coming now.
Because you can actually have your legal team do all of that for you.
So the thing is, there is no point to pay people for this rubbish here. Okay. As long as you cannot prove this thing here, people are not really daft.
Well, I think the angle Lolo is coming from.
I agree.
It's not only your name you need to clear now. The Mbakara's name is not only your name anymore.
No, I agree.
It's now her name. It's now the name of your kids, and people are going to use that
they
against
won't
them.
Use now story.
I am telling you the fact.
But the fact is, why are you calling me here?
Okay.
You heard all those things before you started working with me.
No, I'm not talking about our generation. Your kids will come up tomorrow and somebody will say, present this particular
but that's our children.
Okay.
Might be president in their country. Forget about that one.
That's was very guilty.
He was even very guilty. His children will be president. That one is out the
room. There's this particular guy in question, Laugh Nation. I think that is his name. Laugh Nation. One fair, slim guy like that. That was at the head of the whole challenge as of that period. Did you personally hurt that guy?
No.
Did you personally take money from that guy for the investment?
No. As I then, it should be a baby. So I'm not sure.
Did you convince him in any way to put his money down?
I'm not sure his 5 naira is in the thing.
Are you serious?
Or like.
So what about in the content business? Have you in any way tried to?
No, I'm quite far bigger than him now.
Like try to stop his own shine?
Why would I? Even the house he's living, it was supposed to be the first my academy. So as I got another place close to there, I was the one that recommended him.
Does he know you were the one?
Yes,
the
now.
Way he's
my brother.
So the fight online, is it just fight online or is real?
He did
I
not.
feel like maybe you should be directing this question to him.
Because we don't know we don't know
like
what
we really
we don't know.
It's very irrelevant.
The truth is we don't care.
So we should invite him and ask him.
If you feel that's valuable for you,
but you are sure that you never took money from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did he even have the money from? The big deal is simple. Okay. So where the grievances came from was that the situation of Pella and Nkese, I spearheaded it.
Yes.
So now they said I took the glory that was trying to get government relevance.
Okay.
So this is the angle they came from. So in our usual way, they needed to devalidate me so that whatever
they had to say will be valid.
Whatever
to
make from that stuff can be dented. Okay. That's how our people are. You don't go forward where we come from. They must drag you down. But guess what? Should I tell you the simple truth?
Go on.
What they did, and which has always been God's style for me, that stone they threw was the last stone they ever threw. Because as I they threw the stones, now we had always avoided that matter.
Yeah.
While we're coming up, in the film industry. But this one they brought now, so they always each time they try to bring it up. But after now, you can't bring it up again now because if you bring it up now, it's necessary. So we now said, let's bring it out now. Let's talk about it. So everybody go rest. You understand? And I give an ultimatum. I say, if you have anything against me, bring it forward. Baba Tito, you don't hear anything. Nothing come. Nobody really has. The only problem they have now, some other junior comedians in Calabar, other schemes still came up, which they spearheaded and crashed.
Fair for it.
No, the other junior comedians still spearheaded some scheme that crashed. Nobody's talking about them. You know why? They are not this big.
No, when once you grow big,
your mistakes become
nobody's talking about them. So the fact is, you keep saying, "Oh, you took off money. Baba politician, no. When be politician,
that we know that they are very good at that.
When them 8 years to 16 years, as soon as they leave government, they take them 2 years, 3 years. They don't go down. So if you say it is the money that we did not have, sustain us since 2017 to 2025, I must be a good businessman.
Yes.
Do you understand? I should be able to manage that money till this time. I should be a good businessman. They should give me my accolade if that's the case. So the case here, the thing is, there's no case. It's just envy. Everybody felt like that would have been my end.
And it's just serious lack of focus, because I feel like the time that you would use to
About
self-develop,
2018,
the time you would use to
2025,
self-develop,
that's 8 years.
Yeah.
And you still come after 8 years
Hold it
to
so
still
strong.
talk about, Baba, you're going to say these people.
You are not moving. Your life is on a
just revolving around
spot.
that.
So that, at this point, they need to look inward. Like, okay, why am I still reasoning like this? Because I'm on a spot. I need to come out of my head and start moving for myself. People are moving.
Me and you and your brother is having an issue.
Yeah.
Let's even assume you and I
Yeah.
had a penny
brotherly
issue.
issue, yes.
Yes. And then I'm having an issue with this guy here.
Hmm.
Is it the time I'm having issue with this guy that you're supposed to bring up my issue?
No.
I don't know if you're reasoning. Let's even imagine.
You're
I
just
don't
looking for an opportunity to bring it up.
because let's even imagine I had issue. Meanwhile, I don't have issues with you, but let's imagine that I'm fighting another person.
Yes.
And then you now brought up an issue between me and you as at that time again. It shows your mindset that you want to destroy him.
Yes.
It shows that you've never been a brother.
You've been looking for, yes.
You've never been a friend. You've never been a
And
brother.
this is somebody that I've done so many things for. All his musical videos, I dance for him. There's nothing I don't do, But
really,
at this point, I think we should move on. I feel like this is very irrelevant.
Let's move on.
Honestly, very irrelevant. It's not what.
Sorry that I
it's
asked
not it.
too many questions around that.
No.
Okay, so you mentioned Bella. There is this video I saw sometime July 2025 that Bella made. This was a call between him and Kata Efe.
One man calls him, those Facebook people, they come see him, they come call him. They call him MC back, big cool.
First of all, I was not happy when I saw this video. Can you pause a little bit? You will still play it. Just hold on. I was not happy when I saw this video because he started the description by saying one man, like somebody he didn't know. And I remember that days before that
incident was in my
video,
house.
I had already seen where you also posted about them being in your house. So I was heartbroken when I saw this video. So I don't know how you must have felt when you saw it. How did you feel when you saw this?
Nothing. This is content.
We are in the content space most times,
So this was content for him?
We don't know what is in his mind.
Okay.
But when we are viewing things like this, we understand how creators are. And then one of the reasons why they would try to not mention his name properly is because they don't want
their followers to go looking for him.
Yes, from their space. So you do understand? So we understand this thing. We don't take it as personal as you guys take it.
No.
We, your fans, were fighting for you. We thought this guy was disrespecting our guy.
No.
He might be disrespectful, but everybody knows Bella. He talks anyhow. He's very, there's how there's how he behaves. Yes. He doesn't behave like he's matured. And so you cannot hold some certain things against him because you know that he's like that. That's his headspace.
What about
for the moment?
The one that called
he apologized. He apologized. Yeah, there was another video where he apologized.
Did he personally reach out to you?
There is no need for all of those things,
But did he?
No, he apologized publicly. He didn't. When he made his statement,
he didn't do it directly to him. No, he did it on space, so and then he also did whatever he did on his space.
He did not know that it was me,
And he's a free. I mean,
Baba,
did you accept the apology?
Who be this one?
So should I?
My husband does not even wait for people to apologize. My husband has moved on before I even. You don't understand.
Let me tell you now.
Okay.
I think one of the most tracked people on
Yeah.
Facebook is me and
Okay.
my wife, but especially me. Like, I mean, I don't stay 2 months or 3 months, they don't drag me. But now, let me tell you, probably this might be the end of the dragging.
Okay.
Now, for every time you drag me, you triple my income.
Yeah, because people want to come check you out. People want to come check your
So-
space.
Tell me how that works.
So, for me,
Yes.
dragging is my calling. The more they don't drag me, I feel bad. One small girl just go make mistake, compare me with VDM. I don't make 30 videos. So dragging me is my forte.
Okay.
Do you understand? So anybody when want drag me, you understand? If I don't reply you, just know that I know what you are doing. So you are looking for my mouth, so I'll give you relevance. So I'll just, that's why I did not, that would be I did not answer him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I ignored him. But if I know you are worth the stress, they know born you well. There are some people that will never ever drag me in their life because the day they drag me, they don't finish work.
So the response videos you made to Pella was because you know he's worth it.
He's worth it now. That's how he grew. That's how his
From
TikTok
600 to 1.4 million.
Wow.
Come on now. You have to be very calculative here. So
It's
on a
over
normal
worth
day,
it.
my husband won't even bother, but just for
Yeah.
business engagement and in the noise, so hey, you just okay, just answer back and all. So sometimes some people want to deliberately talk about you that way.
We
you
are
know.
writing these things down as our points, our learning points. Lessons.
People drag me a lot too. I don't used to answer them all.
Okay.
So leave that
so-
one.
I mean, this is what we teach people to do. So
Yes.
you cannot use it on us.
Okay. So a young creator should not be afraid of dragging.
No, so it depends on your niche.
Okay.
I mean, why will you be dragging funny bros? Why will you drag Sabinos?
Okay.
Depends on their niche. People who do normal skits content, there's no space for dragging. But people who do reality
Except
content,
it's a real life issue.
yeah, real
Because
life
sometimes
issues,
there are some
maybe
real
deaths
life.
or, but there's no dragging is not, you might not survive it. Some dragging might just end your career. So if you don't know what dragging is, leave it there. And then this dragging too, let it be that the dragging is false. Like for my daughter case, they have dragged us more than 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Me, I always knew when to end it. It was because I wanted to end it. That's why I did that stuff. I always know how to end it. If you drag me, anytime I don't want that thing to continue again, I'll do a public show of it. We'll talk about it for 1 month. Then when we rest, it will rest for life. They will know. If you try to talk about my daughter again, they go tear your fish.
Okay.
Do you understand? You can't talk about my daughter again because we have
You
brought
have
it all
taken
out there.
time, yes.
Yeah, we don't
I
analyze
know when
them.
I recently posted for the trip and someone was like, this picture is not complete. Recently, your daughter is not here. Someone say, go rest. Come on, get out of
Do you
the people
understand?
came and they trampled
And so when they don't attack you, so now we have carried it to a stage that if you try it, people will attack you.
because
So
the news is all, if you have not seen, then it's on you. But it's all out there.
So that one to be gist.
Okay. So Lolo, previously when you make some posts where you are maybe dressed for occasion and certain outings like that, maybe you want to go out with the girls, you want to go out with your husband. People have always dragged you on your comment section that you don't know how to dress. This was years ago. I'm not talking of a recent time. Years ago, that you don't know how to dress, that you dress like an average girl who has not seen money, and the rest of them. And in recent time, your dressing sense changed dramatically, like this one.
Badosne. Badosne.
This is one of your most viral videos, actually, when it comes to your dressing. Then they came back to the comment section and start saying, who is this? It's not Lolo again. No. Who is this? And some persons say it is because you did BBL, so you just want to show off. You just want to show off.
Did she do BBL?
I did do
She
BBL.
not do BBL.
Lolo, you did not do BBL.
No.
So this is all natural.
Yeah, I did a tummy tuck. I just took off excess skin from my tummy.
So that's not
all.
BBL.
BBL is when you put in fat in your butt.
So the excess fat from your tummy, they did not put it in those places?
No.
It wasn't
They
fat,
didn't even take out
excess
fat.
skin.
They cut off skin.
Oh,
They,
You
they
know when you
cut.
give birth, those
Yes.
So what they do
Yes.
is that they tear you open,
okay.
And
tear
then
off the
bring it
skin
down.
through, then drag that one and sew you up. So that's what was done.
Okay, so I have 2 questions for you. Would you advise a young wife to copy your current style of dressing? That's number 1. And number 2, or the old one anyway, this current one or the old one. And number 2, will you advise a young wife whose husband like Big Dariri to do BBL?
Well, honestly, I can never advise
From your experience and your relationship with MC.
anybody I will never advise anybody to do a BBL.
Why?
The way our body is designed, you can only take things away from it. Don't put anything in it. Don't put any foreign anything in anywhere. It's very scary. It's it's a health risk.
Really?
Yes. BBL is not advisable. I will never support. So if your husband wants you to have a bigger, body and all, maybe you could try the gym.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe you could even go for a lipo. Lipo is where they suck out fat from your body. So maybe if they suck out fat from your waist, your back, your arms, you can have a tinier upper body, and then maybe your hips can now
Come out properly.
your hair come out more. But you see, putting this thing inside, I will never. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Never worth it, at all.
Okay.
If you will ask me.
Okay. And then on the recent dressing,
now and before.
would you advise a young wife to copy it?
I would ask you to do what your husband or what your people are comfortable with.
Okay.
So I, for one, first of all, you have to look good, look decent, look nice.
Yeah.
For you and for your people. Then there are certain things that I do. First of all, you've forgotten that I am an entertainer.
Yeah.
So I would always be a bit extra just to gain some kind of attention.
Yes.
Now, this video you played was an advert because that clothes was sent to me to advertise. And I had to sell.
Okay.
So the woman sold a lot because of that stuff. So most of the time when I do some kind of things, I'm trying to drag attention.
Yeah.
They've paid me. That video you saw there, the lady paid me, I think, was it 1.5 million for that one video?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so she has to sell and make money.
Yes.
So I have to look for a way. So sometimes I have to be thinking, okay, what do I do that will make people, that will make them react? Whether it's negatively or positive, but you have to react. And that reaction is what will bring results. So most times, you the ordinary housewife, you cannot follow me because you are not thinking what I'm thinking at the time when I did what I did.
Yes.
My husband knows. If you ask him, he's sitting here. I don't like dressing. I like short things.
Yes.
I could dress maybe for short but I don't really like exposing my body. I don't like open back, sleeveless. I don't like all those kind of things. But my husband likes it.
Yeah.
So sometimes when we're going out together, I have to dress in a way that he likes. So have you seen that it's opposite now?
Yes.
Some husbands don't want their wife to open their body.
Okay.
But their wife want to open their body.
Yes.
Me, I don't want to open my body. But my husband wants me to open my body.
Yeah.
And I have to do what he wants.
So MC is the one coaching you rather. MC is the one coaching
See
you.
him there now.
It's something I like now. So I tell my friends that some of them say, oh, the way your wife dresses. I say, but when we go club, which girls want they dance with?
Yeah.
So we are just fooling ourselves.
You just want her to be the way you want. So you won't be going after other people outside.
That they wear the sea base for club. They say, you see as my wife did like this. If I tell you these tools we get for house, all this red light, all those kind of things, all these things when the strippers they wear, we get.
See the way Lolo is looking at you like she don't want you to expose that part.
So we wear those things.
I will go out with my husband and I'll wear a jacket and he will just keep quiet and wait for me to. When we reach this, you say, "Give me the jacket.
Let them
Throw
see
it
everything."
in the car. Go like that. I'll be like, no, but Abraham will show it. It's black. It does not look good. So.
It's preference. It's preference. But I feel like what you like, make your wife what you like. That's what I feel like.
So you the young wife that listen when PGO asked, you have to dress comfortably, look really good, and then make sure it aligns with your partner. Don't go and say Lolo is wearing trousers. I must get it when your husband does not like it.
Yeah.
My own husband likes it. Don't for that one, please.
Okay.
Just arrange them the way
the way your family will work.
My father-in-law, everybody in my house, they already know that. In fact, the day I go and look normal, they'll be like,
your husband see you.
Okay?
Okay. So what does a day in the average life of MC look like? You've been married to him for how many years?
10 years.
For 10 years. And he mentioned you guys dated for long before that marriage.
5 years.
For 5 years. So what does a day in his life currently looks like?
Okay, so my husband usually have a daily financial goal. He has weekly financial goals, he has monthly, and of course yearly. So every day he wakes up and then let me even start, should I start from the morning or the night? Because the night before he's already awake trying to arrange some things, put some things in place to make sure that while he's trying to rest in the early hours, those things are already moving and creating stuff. So he has series of appointments, meetings, and then sometimes, some days he has shoots or events that he has to show up for, or MC, or businesses he has to execute, adverts, this, that. So he has a time when he wants to rest a bit, wake up in the morning, pray, take his walk, do a little bit of exercise, then straight down to business. Sometimes he starts from the house before he goes to the office,
Okay.
goes for 1 or 2 meetings in some places, and then when he gets to the academy, he wants to create, he wants to arrange some things to make sure that he has what he can fill in. And then afterwards, I think he always has some after hours business meetings to brainstorming with his team. Then they now go out to relax. Most of the time, he always wants to cool off. So sometimes he just goes to anywhere where there's loud music, sits down,
Yeah.
to just let us steam. Then before he comes back home, he sleeps for a little while. Go on live to come and meet the people. Go back, doze a bit, get up, re-strategize again for the. So he's always, he doesn't sleep properly. I think I've complained about that, So it's always a back-to-back kind of thing.
Are you both from the same state?
Yeah. Same state, yeah.
The same state. Because I used to think you are from Akwa Ibom. She's from Cross River, because she's always talking about how they want a Calabar girl to look like versus how a Calabar girl is in real life. So I've always
We're both from Cross River State, different local government though.
Okay. Okay. So has there been any differences you see that is related to his own people that has affected your marriage? Like cultural differences, like where he's coming from. They eat things like this. They don't eat things like this. They drink things like this. They don't drink things like this. They dress this way. They don't dress this way.
No, not really.
Okay.
We are
Maybe the reason for not so much difference there is because you're from the same states, just like you said.
Again, we apart from me, more of me, but we are not the cultural stuff doesn't affect us.
We're not the traditional, like,
so it doesn't affect us, So we are not even, our families do not even affect us. Like, we could stay for 6 months without seeing our family. So we are not that way. So we just see them from afar and all of that. So we are not people that have cultural backgrounds that are affecting each other. We
You don't
even
just
see them.
allow third
We
party.
don't even see them. Like, we don't see them. We've always been far from our people.
Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, what industry outside comedy do you believe holds the next future for anybody who wants to just focus on the online world and make money?
Online world.
It's tech.
Yes. Okay, like if a
It's
young
tech.
man approaches you and say he needs an advice on an industry that he can go into, let's say he just finished school. He needs an advice on an industry he can go into online based on your experience. You have been on the internet for years and have seen what works and what doesn't work. What will you advise him?
It was just like my wife said.
AI.
AI.
Go into those places.
Tech.
And,
But outside the online world, I think the next biggest industry, say 2030, is going to be very big for people who start now. It's agriculture. It's going to be very big because there's going to be a very high level of farming. It's going to be very serious hunger soon. With all the government policies and things that are happening, and the fact that people are now leaving farming, like everybody wants to come to the
to
online
run away from it.
Yeah, so
everybody's
very
coming
soon
online.
that space will be very vacant, and then there's going to be very high cost of feeding very, very soon. Already it's started, so it's going to be bigger very soon. So apart from tech, I think people should start investing in agriculture, which is one of the things we are planning to do this year.
Okay. So you advise that a young man should look into agriculture, and then look into technology as means of survival for the coming years.
Yeah.
And you predict that there's going to be hunger soon.
Heavy.
Do you follow government policies every year?
I don't
to be able to predict when there will be hunger or not?
No, so I don't follow as per se, but over the years we keep seeing high rates of increase in products, agricultural produce, oil, everything. It's been increasing
in their prices,
every year. Do you get? So it shows that the demand are getting even higher than the supply.
And with the security issue,
so
there's a decline in the amount of people that are actively cultivating.
Okay.
So it's going
food
to affect.
if places like my place, the food used to be very cheap, like
Yeah.
in Calabar, very
It has
cheap.
changed.
It has changed when we got there this December.
That's
Then
crazy.
you know that okay, we are about to hit something very hard soon.
Okay. I got to know about Aquacross during the period that you and Pella and there's this girl you once employed during the Pella crisis were having your tussles. Since then, has there been anything like I saw many Aquacross creators, you know, fighting you and trying to make videos and say one thing or the other? Has there been anything you did since then to remedy the situation and bring back that union, that organization that you were trying to create and promote?
No, like I used to say most of the time, it is very common for our own people
Okay.
to not want to see their people take the center stage.
Okay.
So all the antagonism came with the fact that he has been winning already. You can't win away and win home.
Yeah.
So the idea was to give them a facelift, because personally I've done well for myself. But when I saw that the torso was that I was taking the shine, I was taking all the glory, I just had to take a bow. So let them continue with the project. But since I left, nobody has picked it up again. So like I said, it's common in our place.
Nobody wants to do nobody wants to do the work, but when you want to try,
they kill you.
They come for you. So you just
So you see that thing, they say prophet is not respected in his hometown.
Yeah.
In our own side, the prophet is killed in his hometown. Do
That's
you understand? So you all came and said this, you see the whole lot of stuff. I stepped down. I don't want to champion it again. Nobody's picking it up. So you killed the person that was championing it. You defamed the person.
But still, you didn't do the job.
You didn't do any job.
That's
So that's where we come from. But again,
okay.
we give God the glory. It's not worth it. It's not worth my family's life. It's not worth. So like my wife will always tell you, whatever will give me stress, I'll let it go.
Okay. All right. So we are coming to the end of the podcast. It's been a great time with the both of you. But I'm just going to ask you one question each. So Lolo, if there were to be a stadium now filled with young people, young ladies, especially those who look up to you, those who see you as their role model, as their mentor online when it comes to business, to family life, and content creation, what would you tell them?
So 2 things that I would want anybody, any young person, that wants to be out there, that wants to grow, and be relevant in their industry. 2 words I have for them:
Okay.
audacity and value.
Audacity and value.
You need it like mad. You need to have crazy audacity, first of all, for the dreams that you have. You need to have audacity to go for it without shame. Start where you are with what you have. And then while doing that, please, you have to give value. Because if you come out with all audacity and then there's nothing valuable with what you're bringing, people can entertain you for a little while. The noise can be like, oh, he's interesting and all. But when there's no value, they drop you like it's hot. We've had a lot of sensational people that were all out. They trended for a little time and they are nowhere to be found anymore because there was nothing valuable about them. To make noise is not hard.
Yes.
To sustain it. So you only sustain. You make noise with audacity and you sustain it with value.
That's beautiful.
So if you have these 2, I mean, the sky is your starting
MC,
point.
you married a very intelligent woman. I give that to
We
you.
shall also contributed.
Yes. So
Give me my flowers.
Lolo, do you disagree?
Try them now. You disagree?
Now you teach me English.
Did they talk about
Now you
intelligence?
teach me. They all join.
You hear from me at home.
Okay.
And you did. You contributed, my husband.
MC. So let's say there were also a room filled with young people who also look up to you, who want to excel to the heights that you are in today. Is there any word you will leave them with? Is there something you will just say to them that will stay in their mind as their guide to navigate their paths of life? Your wife just said audacity and value, which are 2 things, 2 very powerful words that anybody can live by, especially the people that see her as a role model. Do you have something to say about that?
Just for young men,
Yes.
especially young men,
Yes.
I mean, which cut across even the women,
Mm.
just give solutions to problems, and that's all. For
Okay.
you to be outstanding, for you to be successful. So you can be consistent, you can be doing everything. I mean, there was this analysis I gave some days or some weeks ago. I think that's one of the new analysis that there is a 100-meter race here, right? So this is the line, and everybody is here. So the end point is somewhere there, 100-meter race, and then the umpire shoots the gun for them to start running, and everybody's running this way, and this guy runs behind. Now he can consistently be running for the next 10 days. He's actually running, but he's running in the wrong direction.
Exactly.
So if you have solutions to problem, that is the right direction. You have to be solving a problem. If you want to succeed in life, solve a problem. So for every young guy out there watching me today, solve a problem and you succeed in life.
Okay. Thank you so much for that also. That's a very highly intelligent statement. But the both of you seem to have omitted the part of the family life. If you were to leave a young couple with an advice of what to do every day to keep their marriage successful, what would you recommend that they do? Would you say the wife should give the husband doggy every day?
A very important you should give. But communication is key.
What would you say, Lolo, after you? Let's start with you. What would you say?
Well, I always beg people to give their partner space to grow.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have some vital parts. Sometimes you communicate some things to your partner and all. You've forgotten that this person lives their whole life a certain way, and they are now in a very matured age, maybe in their 30s, late 20s, or late 30s, even in their 40s. And then you tell them something one time. Maybe they've been on a particular pattern. And then you complain about that pattern once and you expect them to just
Change
switch
overnight.
immediately.
Yeah.
Sometimes, even mentally, they unconsciously stray to the regular pattern that they are used to. So you need to give your partner space to grow into the person that you want them to be, because sometimes they're not doing what you want them to do immediately. Doesn't mean that they did not hear you and they don't love you enough to change, but that pattern, they need to break from it. So encouragement, and support and space to grow. And you guys are good to go.
Okay.
It's clean.
Okay. MC, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, so to add to that, I always say, first off, before you settle down to marry anybody, the first criteria is marry someone you can forgive.
Marry someone you can forgive.
Yeah, because
that's a very powerful statement.
Yeah, in marriage, you constantly hurt each other till the day you die.
You see how
You want
Lolo
to
just
hurt me?
reacted to that?
No. So hurting, yeah, except you have a different definition. Yeah, but she's joking because even as we before we came here, she said something that for me didn't sit well.
Yes.
Because she wanted us to look some type of way, and then I didn't feel good with that. A little disagreement, but we came out here still smiling.
Yes.
So
still together.
But if it was the her of before, wallahi, as long as I didn't wear that thing she wanted us to wear, we'll come here frowning. Do you get?
Yeah.
So, but we've grown over the years, and I was patient with her. So I knew some little things that did not really mean anything, but my wife would blow it out of proportion. Yeah. I was patient and knew that she's going to come along someday. She too has her own things she's also tolerated. I've come along too. So patience, tolerance are all encapsulated, right? Yes. They're all wrapped into forgiveness. So as long as you can forgive, then if you have forgiveness in you, you have patience, you have tolerance, you have every other thing. Forgiveness is key. We keep saying it, both of my wife and I, love is not enough. You might love
is never
enough. Love is not enough.
Never.
Did you hear that?
Enough.
Say it again, please.
Love is not enough.
Love is never enough. No, love is not enough.
Never enough.
So if you don't have,
so you just can't find somebody you love and just grab them and marry them because you love them.
No. Okay. Yeah, because most time that love becomes even more toxic, because when you love so much, the person hurts you, you can kill. It becomes toxic. So love is not enough. You need some, and no matter what they tell you, you still fall out of love.
Okay.
When you fall out, you fall in.
Okay. When does this happen? In the marriage?
Yes.
Early marriage or
anytime.
Okay.
There's no timetable. Your own can come early.
Okay.
So pray your own comes early.
Okay.
For us, I feel our own came quite early.
So when you fall out of love with your
Because now,
partner, how do you stay with them? Do you still stay with them?
that's where
So because the mistake people make is that they think that love is an emotion.
Okay.
Love is not an emotion. Love is a commitment. Is a mindset.
All right.
So when people think that just because I want to be around you every day today, I want to hug you, I want to hold your hand, is love.
Okay.
So the day you don't feel like being around that person, you just want to be on your own. Like you're irritated by some things and you just want to say, you now feel like I'm no more in love with this person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are moments when the emotional part of love is not working.
Okay.
So that's when you can say you're out of love, you're in love. So sometimes you see them and you're like,
Yeah.
you're straight. Don't leave my space for now. So these are moments that every human has. They have it with their siblings, their parents.
Yeah.
They would have it with you as their partner, husband or wife. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. But then how do you balance it back? How do you come back? It's a moment. It's not something that lasts. Yes, but it happens.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty, your transparency in answering all of these questions, and your openness to sharing what works for you, what has been working for you. It's not something that you find out there that easily. So I sincerely appreciate you. On behalf of your followers who will be watching this video, I say a very big thank you. Thank you, Lolo.
All right, local nation, everyone watching me here, of course, you already know I'm your president. My name is MC Mbakara, and of course, the vice president is here.
Lolo Mbakara.
All right, so we are live at the BTC Podcast.
Yes.
And this podcast is about to change the narrative of the podcast industry.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
it's something phenomenal happening here.
So, guys, Lolo will be telling you how to connect with BTC Podcast. So tell them.
The BTC Podcast can be found on all social media platforms across board. So we are live on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter,
and Instagram.
Yeah. So all across boards. So follow and make sure that you click the notification bell when necessary, because you do not want to miss the
any
episodes
updates
coming. No, it's crazy.
So guys, follow the BTC Podcast on all social media platforms, and trust me, you will not regret it. In case you regret it, just send me your Azar, I'll return your data.
Before tomorrow comes, we talk it out. Entertainment, politics, business, no doubt.